Hello, my name is Nate. Welcome to my Fluid Art channel. I just got back from Sterling, Virginia at the Fluid Art Boutique Conference, and I came back with lots of loot and lots of new knowledge. I'm very excited to apply that today and show you some of the things that I got. One of the things that I bought while I was there was this great new apron from Joanne Ralston Art. She makes these custom. Mine says Happy Painting. She can put anything you want to on them, but I will put her email address in the description box below if you'd like to order your own custom apron. But let's take you down to the canvas. I'll show you my colors and show you the other loot that I'll be using tonight. Hello everyone. So this is another one of the aprons that I got from Joanne Ralston. It says blow, spin, tilt on it. I thought that was hilarious and I had to have one. But what I'm excited to show you about tonight is a new pouring medium that I'm going to be testing out called Mix Pouring Medium. This is from Krista Rasmussen. She has a Fluid Art channel. You should check that out also. And if you would like to order, if you're in the US and you would like to order your own mix pour, you can get it from Krista8974@gmail.com. I will also put that in the description box below. I've been dying to try this for a couple of years, but it's been difficult to get into Costa Rica. So while I was at the Fluid Art Boutique Conference, I bought 4 half gallons of it. So I got 2 full gallons that I was able to bring back in my luggage and smuggle it into the country. And I'm very excited to pour it with it tonight. I love a good thick pouring medium. Normally my pouring medium is custom. I mix 1 part Floetrol, 1 part PVA glue, and 1 part gloss varnish. And it gives me a nice, really thick pouring medium that I can mix with my paints, 3-part pouring medium to 1 part paint with most of my paints. Mix, however, I can mix this 7 parts pouring medium to 1 part paint. So that means my paints, which are more expensive, last much longer. So I'm very excited about giving this a try and using it. And so my colors tonight for I'm going to do a traveling ring pour. And the colors that I've chosen tonight all play well together, but also I picked it because I'm using different kinds of paint with the mixed pouring medium. I wanted to see how that would work. So my first color that I'll show you is Amsterdam Titanium White. And I mixed a little bit, so Amsterdam Titanium White, and I've mixed in just a little bit of drizzle of Deco Art Satin Enamels in pure white in that as well. That is that will hopefully create some bolder cells for me as I go through the pour. Also, I'm using Amsterdam Sky Blue Light, and it looks like this. Nice thick consistency. I will show that to you as a close-up here in just a moment. I also am using golden acrylic Payne's Gray. This is a heavy body paint. So I used, when I mixed this up, it's a nice dark blue black. When I mixed this, I put 7 ounces of mixed pouring medium to about 1/4 of an ounce of the actual paint. So that gave me a beautiful color, and I'm really excited about that because my heavy body paints will last even longer. This is Golden Fluid Acrylics Quinacridone Magenta. This is a fluid acrylic, so rather than the heavy body goldens, this is the complete opposite. This is very, very liquid. So I put 7 ounces of mixed pouring medium in here and literally just a squirt. I can't even describe to you, maybe half a teaspoon in here. There's so much pigment in this that it didn't take much at all, and it gave me this beautiful, rich, deep color of magenta. I'm excited about that. Then I used Deco Art Dazzling Metallics in copper. This is about 2 fluid ounces. I use this entire tube with 7 ounces of the mixed pouring medium. I find that the Deco Art paints, I love them, but they're not as dense with their pigments. So I may have gotten away, I could have probably gotten away with using a little more than half, but I put in the full bottle just to make sure that I had enough pigment in there. And then the last color that I'm using is Jo Sonia's Pale Gold. This is a little bit thicker than a normal tube paint, but it's not a heavy body also either. But it is really pigment rich. So I used about 7 ounces of the mix pour and 3/4 of an ounce of the paint. So again, beautiful color, nice mound on a mound. I'll come around now and show you the consistency that I'm working with. This is, look how beautiful that thick mound on a mound on a mound is. I love it. It feels so nice when you stir your stick. I'm very excited about this. I'm sure you can tell. Okay, so I'm going to flood my canvas. My base coat color is Amsterdam Titanium White with just a drizzle of black to give me this beautiful soft gray. And this has been mixed with my regular pouring medium because I'm just using this as a base coat. So I will go ahead and put that on now and spread this around. Okay, base coat is down. Let's go ahead and layer a cup. This is a 24 by 24 inch canvas with a thick pouring consistency. You want about 20 ounces of paint. But because I have a base coat down and I want to leave some negative space, I'm only going to use this 12-ounce cup. And I'll start from there, and if I feel like I need more, I'll use it, I'll layer it again. But let's go ahead and start with a little bit of the white.
While the music is still playing, let's dance while the floor is still swaying. This moment will never come again. So let's dance while the music's playing. Let's dance for the sweet love that we found. This moment will never ever come again. So let's dance for the sweet love we found. Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm finished with the tilt. I would normally at this point do a close-up of the wet results, but I'm not happy with this. Normally I would play with this and fiddle with it and, you know, do a few things to try and salvage it and make something I like, but the problem I'm having is the gray base coat. I don't like it. It washes the whole thing out, so I'm gonna have to scrape. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I will set it up again with a black base coat, and we'll try this again. Okay, you have no idea how much it hurt me to scrape all that paint using the mix that I've waited so long to do, but that gray was just not doing it for me. So hopefully this black is going to be better. I scraped it, wiped it down with a paper towel so I wouldn't contaminate the black too much when I spread it out. I can see a little bit of the gray in there, but I think it'll be fine. It'll make an interesting texture when I tilt it out. There we go. Okay, so let's layer our cup again. We're going to start with a little bit of white. So starting here, and coming down around this way. There we go. Okay, that's a good first cup. Second cup. A little bit of white. A little bit of permanent magenta. That'll create a little bit of a pink, but that's okay. Payne's gray. Almost done with that. A little bit of gold on top of it. A little copper on top of that. Sky blue light. Permanent magenta. A little bit of gold. A little bit of white. The last of my Payne's gray. Okay, it's about half of a cup. I want to leave some negative space. So we're going to start up here. Let's turn it around. There we go. And we're going to start right here. Okay. And this time, I'm going to wreck it. We'll come through right like that. That's cool. Let's do it again. Same thing over here. Let's start this way. Nice. I like it much better already. That magenta is taking over though. Look at that. Wow. I love that I did the Rex. The Rex are awesome. Okay, so let's get this off that corner first. Walk that down a little bit, use my handles that I have underneath.
You can call me stupid. Yes, you can call me sheep. You can say I'm lazy. You can say I'm weak. You think that using her would get to me. And if you're right, then you're in trouble, D. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, D. But when it comes to her, you better keep it sealed. Don't you dare say a single word, or I will strike you where it feels. You think that using her would get to me, and if you're right, then you're in trouble, D. 'Cause I won't break, no, I know I won't wait. You're in trouble, D.
So here are the wet results of my second pour using Pour Mix. I hope you agree. I think this is way better than the last one. Wrecking those lines gave me some interesting motion. I'm really super happy I did that. The black negative space and base coat did its job. It made all of the other colors stand out rather than that gray that I used the first time washed everything out. So I learned something. I hope you learned something from that too. So let me take you in for some close up here of these beautiful colors. This mix pour is gorgeous in the details. It adds so much transparency. Look at that. So beautiful. And there are still some air bubbles. I think maybe next time I use the mix, I will let it sit for probably about 6 hours rather than my normal 24 or 36. But look at the transparency in that area right there. So beautiful. Look at that right there. Oh, this mix pour just does beautiful things with these colors. I have to get in a little closer on this. Look at this area here. Wow. Those lines are gorgeous. I love those wrecks. Look at that right there. Just pulled all those lines together and all the way down and through. Really, really happy with this. That quinacridone magenta. Wow, is it powerful stuff? Jeez, I've never seen a color take over quite so much. Not much of it up in this corner, but look again, beautiful, beautiful transparency. The gold, the copper, you can see all of the colors. Beautiful, beautiful lines. Really, really nice. Love that. And then we get back over here where there's a heavier concentration of the magenta. This area right here, that must be the magenta and the copper that I've layered together. That's giving me that kind of orange color. Very cool. Look at that wavy little cell there. Nice. The gecko likes it too. That's pretty there. This is in this area you can really see the sky blue light that I layered right next to the Payne's gray. Look at that smoky blue color it created. Really, really nice with that mix and giving it some transparency. Look at that. All that transparency right in there is gorgeous. Wow, so happy. I love it. Look at that. The more I look at this, the happier I am. I'm super, that is cool there. Look at that. Ooh, I love it. Okay. Oops, excuse me. Got a little wobbly. So again, there we have it. My experiment with mix pour. I think it's a success. I'm very happy with it. I hope you like it too. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And come back and see me sometime.